Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe down below. It would really help the channel out and it would mean so much to me. I'm currently trying to get to 100K before the end of the year and we just passed 94,000 subscribers and I wanted to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me to see so many new people coming to find the channel. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and you can always change your mind later. But if you don't subscribe, then I'm going to switch your shampoo with hair removal lotion. Enjoy the video. Did I sleep in? I think I did. Huh? Well, I certainly don't care if I did or not. What a beautiful sight to wake up to. Oh dear, it seems that she slept with her glasses on. She looks so cute with them slanted like that. I wonder what she's dreaming about. Probably me. Maybe winning that honor roll or something. I don't know. But I definitely know that I'm a part of that dream of some kind. Either way, she looks adorable sleeping on me like this. It's... that Catwoman costume, it just makes it look so much better. You're so pretty. Gosh, I freaking love her. I freaking love her. Yeah, I am really glad that I spoke to her that day. I love you, darling. Oh. Seems you slept pretty well. Am I that nice of a pillow? You can just say yes. I don't mind you sleeping on my chest. Never have and never will. You slept well, right? Okay, good. Good. I am really glad that I was able to provide such a prestige experience. I accept tips, cash or card. Any type is preferred. Credit or debit? Debit or credit is... I already fucked that line up. Damn. I'm sorry. I just love messing with you. You don't want to get up yet, do you? Didn't think so. Here, I got an idea. Get off me for a moment. Just trust me, okay? I need to breathe. Thank you. You were also laying on my stomach with your knees, and that was not exactly a comfortable spot. All right, now, close your eyes real quick. Just do it, okay? I'm not gonna do anything weird. At least stuff you think is weird. Thank you. All right, open them. Yeah, I know. I don't look that good. Right. You hate hearing me self-doubt about myself. You know how to make a guy feel special, you know that? Thank you so much. Hang on, what time is it? Oh wow, we did not sleep in. It's almost 8. That's actually a really good time to wake up. Thank God, I thought I was gonna miss the time I needed to take my meds. ADHD. It's fine. Hey. You look so pretty like this, by the way. Seriously. Hey, look at me. You are amazing. And I don't think I can say that enough. I think you're beautiful every day and night, no matter where you go or what you do. Every time I see you, I'm just like, why Why is it every day she gets even more and more beautiful? It should be illegal. It should be illegal with how cute you are. And that laugh, oh my gosh. You're killing me with that laugh, you hear me? You're killing me. Thanks, love. Do you really think that my hair would look nice if I grew it out? Huh. Maybe I should. I think I'd look good. I always had that ability, but I would always cut it before it got too long. If it got anywhere past my shoulders, I would cut it. Perhaps I should let it grow out. See what that looks like. Speaking of hair, do you mind if I take the mask off? I just want to see you in full beauty, and I can't exactly appreciate it when you have that mask over your face. Alright, there we go. And there's that beautiful hair of yours. I missed it a lot. Gosh, I should give you a ticket for trying to hide that beautiful face of yours. Gosh, I still can't believe I met you. The fact that you even exist gets me all kinds of happy. I'm serious. You just bring out all kinds of happiness within me, honey. I know I'm making you blush. That's the idea. Those eyes are just... Gosh, I can't get enough of them. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. You are so amazing. Oh my god, the eye batting. Every time you bat your eyes like that, when I compliment your eyes, it just... Oh, it makes my heart flutter. Damn it, you're killing me right here. You're killing me. You are so cute. Seriously, so damn cute. It should be illegal with how cute you are. I will stand by that. I will stand by that. You know what? I am going to give you a ticket. For having such a gorgeous face that you're trying to hide. I don't know. I think one way you could pay this ticket is another kiss. Well, consider that ticket void. Hey, I got a joke for you. This is a bad one. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? I'm sorry, I get silly when I wake up. Same as I get silly when I get tired. But when I get silly when I'm tired, oh, I get very silly. Oh my goodness. Apparently, my laugh is so contagious whenever I'm tired that I'm able to make every person in the room start laughing. Huh. Never really thought about that. Seems that it works really well on you. And it works well on Henry, it works well on Alyssa, it works well on Mom and Dad. Works well on my friends somehow. It's just... I guess I just have that power. Never really realized it. Up until now. Hang on, you know what? Let me tell you something. Something that, it's a funny story me and Henry did to Alyssa one time when we were younger. We weren't living here, we were living at the old house. And, after, Henry, you know, after he broke up with his ex and then we moved away. I'm glad that he's with V. I really am. I don't want to tell you the story just yet. I actually want Henry to be the one to tell you that. Because I feel like that it's right that he tells you that story. Thank you for understanding. Anyways, so... My sister is terrified of spiders. Like, I mean, really terrified. She's not arachnophobic because... Whenever she sees a spider, she doesn't start hyperventilating, but, like, she hates spiders, but it's, like, whenever she sees one, she screams and she runs away, but, like, it doesn't, like, cause her to go into, like, anxiety attack level, because that would be arachnophobia. She's just really terrified of spiders. So, Me and Henry thought of the perfect plan to prank the hell out of her. So, you see, when we were younger, she was always teasing us, harmless pranks that we'd see as minor inconveniences. I don't know how setting up Legos around my bed is a minor inconvenience to her. Trying to get to her was like walking on eggshells full of spikes. Oh my gosh, I still hold a grudge against her for doing that to me. Like, so much. So much. She was a little easier on Henry because Henry's sensitive. He's my sensitive older brother. But it was all hands on deck with me. Because for some reason, she just knew that I was able to be more tolerant with jokes. So, Henry and I devised a plan to get back at her. We decided to get back at her on one Halloween night. I think I was 13, 14. I think I was 13. I know that I know that Henry was 15. No. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Dude, what is it with this family? We can't seem to know what our ages are. My mom and dad have been married since 2002. And somehow I still don't know the ages or the years and special occasions of this family. Gosh, I really need to get a hold of this. Our creator needs to get a hold of that. Huh? Sorry. Another fourth wall break. I am so sorry about that. Anyways, back on track. It was the Halloween of 2018, I want to say, because, yeah. It was Halloween of 2018 because Henry was 13 and I was 11, turning 12 soon. And it was around the time when Alyssa was invited to her first Halloween party by one of her ex-boyfriends. She was 16 years old and he was 17, and God, that guy makes my blood boil just thinking about him. I don't even want to say his name. I'll briefly explain why. So this guy, I don't know what Alyssa saw in him. He's like, I guess she fell in love with him because he has a way of words and stuff. Because this guy talked like he was in some damn novel. It was like every chance he got, he would go on this crazy speech about certain types of things. Very preachy, like Ian Malcolm kind of preachy and stuff. He was talking like he was going to write the next Bible. It was annoying. But somehow he won Alyssa's heart and then broke it into pieces. And I will explain how he did it. So, it's Christmas Eve. Alyssa has gotten multiple presents planned for him. She intended to spoil him, and she even went as far as to learn how to knit and create plushies. She created these 2 little plushies. They looked so adorable. She learned from Grandma, and she did this because she wanted to be able to give him something that she made and he could hold on to for as long as he wanted. And it was so sweet. And I was just praying that I was wrong about this guy, and that when he would come over, he would see all the stuff that Alyssa got for him and made for him, and he'd realize, like, damn, I am not really a good boyfriend. I need to step up my game. And unfortunately, I was wrong. Alyssa got a "Hey girly" text. Yep. Her best friend Amy, gave her a "Hey girly" text. She found out that he was cheating on her, and Amy immediately spilled the beans to Alyssa because Amy loves Alyssa like she's her long-lost sister. Like her ride or die. Amy is Alyssa's best friend, been her best friend since kindergarten. And I am so glad that Amy is in Alyssa's life. But Amy did not hold back. She told her everything. And I remember distinctly where I was when she got the text, because I remember I was opening a gift that Dad had gotten me. It was a very important memory because Dad's barely home, and when he was able to get time off of work to be able to spend Christmas with us, opening a gift that he got me was like opening a gift from God. And he got me Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that I had been wanting so badly. And, well, then I looked to Alyssa, and she was talking, like, she was cracking jokes and stuff, but then she was just staring at her phone, like, with this emotionless expression on her face. And I moved it over, and I asked her, hey, is everything okay? But she was, like, very defensive. She just whispered, don't touch me. And immediately I knew something was up. I knew something was up. And I could see tears were forming, and she just got up and then just left the room. Said that she needed a minute. And she went into her room, and I waited a bit, and then I went to her door, and I put my ear against the door, and I could hear her crying. And it was hard to listen to. Yeah, and I know I'll get to the prank eventually. I do want to just get this off my chest because I really love my sister and I care about her. I opened the door and I knocked and I asked her what was wrong. She was about to yell and say to leave her alone, but then she saw it was me and she held back. I knew she was going to yell, but I could tell she didn't want to yell at me. I closed the door and I just went over to her, and she gave me the biggest hug she'd ever given me up to that point. I'd never seen her cry like that. I just let her cry. I always saw her as the one who would pick on me and everything and tease me and everything and stuff. And she was going through her teenage phase, but despite that, she loved me, and I loved her. I loved to tease her every now and then. And I know she was still a little upset about the prank that I had pulled on her a few months prior to this, that I'll tell you eventually, I promise. But it's just, I love my sister. I love her a lot, and I care about her. And even though I was only 12 years old at the time, I still understood what kind of pain she was going through. I didn't know the exact type of pain, but I could understand, or at least get an idea of what it's like to have someone that you thought loved you betray you like that. God, I can't. I think, see, Alyssa's a tough cookie. She is a strong and amazing woman. She is kind, loving, smart, and very brave. So seeing her cry was really rare. I had never seen her cry like that before. So it broke my heart tremendously, and I stayed by her side. I knew she needed me in that moment, and I did not intend to leave that room until I knew that she was able to be left alone. Or at least able to leave the room. Because I wanted to leave that room with her. And I told her that I was going to stay here until she feels a little bit better. We stayed in that room for about an hour and a half. She told me about the different things that they did, but I also brought up red flags that she seemed to have missed, or probably knew and just ignored and didn't want to believe. Over time, when I pointed some things out, she started to understand more and more and realized that they were true. It definitely hurt her to have to accept the fact that the red flags that she was blatantly ignoring were true. Because I know what that's like. Seeing the red flags in someone that you love and just ignoring them because you don't want them to be true. Because you love this person. You're so attached to them that you will blatantly ignore serious situations and serious things that could be a problem in the future just so you can ensure that you're happy and with them. Hell, I'm even skeptical about the happy part, just as long as you're with them. Because you can't imagine what your life would be if you weren't with them, and you don't want to be in that reality. But unfortunately, Alyssa didn't have a choice. At least she didn't have that choice anymore. But I told her that somewhere out there is the perfect guy or gal for her. And I promised her that I would be there to support her. And I have not broken that promise. Never have and never will. It is set in stone, unbreakable. And add insult to injury, he cheated on her after she had just recently turned 16. Yeah, her birthday's October 23rd. I know, right? What a scumbag. But anyways, I stayed true to my promise. I stayed by her side until she graduated, and even after she graduated, class of 2021, I still stayed by her side. And I'm still doing that to this day. And when she went off to college, she was really happy. At first, she was doing parties, but then she realized very early on that parties are a waste of time. And I'm really, 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 really glad that she realized that early on. I don't intend to go to any parties like that. They just never really seem my thing. I get invited to them a lot because a lot of people know me and they want to be able to see me out there. Maybe I'll go, but I won't be participating in any kind of drinking whatsoever. Even if it's a soda, you don't know what they have in there. I ain't doing that. I'll go there to maybe entertain, but yeah, it's just not for me. But she's stayed close to her studies. Aerospace engineering pays really well, and she's really passionate about it. And it's there that she met her current boyfriend of a year and a half. And it just warms my heart to know that she is so happy with him. God, oh my God, I have no idea why I went on such a huge tangent. I was supposed to tell you about how me and Henry pranked Alyssa, and I ended up telling you her entire backstory. Good Lord. God. And it was all because I mentioned one of her exes. Well, her only ex. Yeah, I do have ADHD. It's very much obvious. I should actually go take my medicine for that real quick. I'll be right back. Ooh, I never noticed that the light switch was like this before. Sorry, I will. Okie dokie, I finally got my medicine in my system. It is working now, so I can finally tell you the story about how me and Henry pulled an amazing prank on Alyssa Halloween of 2018. The same story I was supposed to tell you probably, I think, about 10 minutes ago or something. I don't know. Anyways, back on track. Now, where was I? Alyssa's terrified of spiders, blah, blah, blah. Invited to a Halloween party. She was 16. I was 12. Henry was 13. Yeah. Okay, so she would always pull pranks on me and not as much pranks on Henry because she knew that he was sensitive and everything. I was more tolerant of the pranks, and she's had Legos around my bed every time I would wake up every now and then, and it was, she said it was a minor inconvenience and that it's not a big deal. I don't know if she realizes how painful it is to step on a Lego, but I do. So I swore to her that I would get back at her, and she said that she awaits my poor attempt. Oh, that just fueled my desire to get back at her. So I got with Henry, and after we said goodbye and Alyssa went off to her Halloween party, Henry and I got to work. We grabbed a bunch of cardboard boxes that were in the garage, and we started putting our arts and crafts skill to the test. I was painting a spider face on a small little piece of cardboard, while Henry was cutting through and making the legs. We were going to create a giant fake spider in her room so that when she opens the door, she is greeted to one of the most humongous spiders she'll ever see. Spiders, quote unquote. So, as I was decorating the face of this spider, I was making it as accurate as I possibly could. I'm not really scared of spiders. I mean, bugs, for some reason, just never really bothered me. I mean, I guess, I don't know. But somehow, Henry was easily frightened by the thing that he was building. I don't know how, but he just was. So, as I am painting the face of the spider, I hear a gosh, I hear a scream that is so loud, it even scares me. I get up and I sprint to where the scream was because I know it's Henry, and I ask him, what's wrong, what's wrong? And he says, I got scared by the spider. The spider wasn't even halfway done. Only 4 legs were taped to her bed. And somehow he already got scared. And I rolled my eyes and I said, just put the rest of the legs on there and I'll bring the body to you when you're done. And I went back to painting the face. The body was already done. So he finishes putting the legs on there apparently. And then I bring him the body. He screams again. He screams again as I'm holding the body of a fake spider in my hand. And I tell him, bro, it's not real. You and I are making it. And he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. And I still tease him about this to this day. It's my job to do that. So he puts the legs and the body together. And then he screams again. He screams again. And he says, the spider. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, it's not real. It's not real. And I go over there to just like tap on it to just tell him, no, it's not real. Wouldn't you know it? There was an actual spider on the body. Now, I'm not afraid of bugs, but I get terrified when I turn and I see a sudden insect in an area that is even close to me out of nowhere, just no warning. And I screamed just like him. But after I realized it was there, I was more calm, but I realized that I was probably going to need to change my underwear afterwards because that was the scariest moment of that night. And I was scared by other people who were doing pranks on Halloween. Those didn't even faze me. That, oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. But we finally finished it, got the head on there, and it was perfect. Now, we played the waiting game. We continued to pass out candy to the trick-or-treaters and everything, and then finally, at around, I think, 10 o'clock p.m., 10:20, somewhere between that time, Alyssa finally came home. And Henry and I put on our best impressions of not knowing what monstrosity awaited her in her bedroom. And she didn't even notice. And she said that she was just glad to be home and that she had a lot of fun. We recorded her reaction. We had a camera set up in her room. And, well, let's just say we quickly found out that Henry did not have the highest pitched scream that night. As soon as she opened that door, oh, she screamed at the top of her lungs and jumped so high, I swear her head was going to go through the ceiling. If she had jumped any higher, she would have made contact with the ceiling, and the ceiling would have been like butter, and she would have been a knife at 1,000 degrees. She screamed and sprinted out. And Henry and I were dying on the floor. We were losing our minds. And oh my gosh, I think I still have the video somewhere. It's somewhere on my camera roll. I'll have to find it. It's buried somewhere, but gosh, that night was so fun. We finally got her back. It was, And then when Henry went in, he screamed again. I don't know how. I guess Henry's also scared of spiders, but over time he got used to it. But Alyssa, never, no. She's terrified of spiders. And, well, the prank wars continued, and they continue to this day. She every now and then sends me joke texts. Sometimes prank calls me. But I play along with them, and I prank call her back. But yeah, that's how I pranked my sister with the help of my older brother. Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm the goofy one. I don't do pranks anymore. I focus more on myself and what I want to do. Still don't know, but I'm sure eventually. You know, I have been interested in theater. Acting seems really fun. Playing pretend, I seem to be really good at that. So I may give that a shot. Maybe acting, maybe voice acting, I don't know. Perhaps. Well, we'll have to see. But I am interested in theater, so I'm gonna give that a shot. But yeah. Absolutely. I think my sister would like you. Although I'll have to explain to her that I'm dating again. She's very protective of me as well. So, I think after I tell her that you are someone that I went to first and I really, really do enjoy being around, I think everything will be good. I am so sorry that I went on such a rant about that. I do appreciate you listening to it though. I really do. Yeah, true. I listen to you. I listen to the stuff that you tell me, and I love hearing you talk. I really do. You like hearing me talk too? That does make me feel a lot better. Well, what do you say you and I get the day started? Let's discuss what we want to do over breakfast. I can whip us up some pancakes. Alrighty. By the way, I also recommend you get yourself a shower, because I'll get you some spare clothes. You can wear some of mine. Alrighty. Enjoy your shower. Don't slip and fall, by the way, because if you do, I will laugh at you. I know, but you love me for it. I'll see you downstairs. Love you, babe. Mwah.